Welcome to Nichols Productions, and this is my second video in my series of ROM reviews. And in this video I have yet another ROM for the Samsung Galaxy Nexus i9250, or the international GSM variant of the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Now the ROM I'm running is Parandroid ROM version 2.51 if I'm right. I'll just turn this off and start off with a quick Bootup test. And in my previous video I did a Bootup test, and the CyanogenMod 10 M2 ROM booted up in around 25.9 seconds. So let's see how the Parandroid ROM performs. So yeah, for to time it, I have once again my Apple iPad, and here is our clock. And let me just go ahead and reset it, and I'll go ahead and power it on. So I'll hit the start button as soon as I press it, and it's off. And while it boots, I can show you the boot animation that it has as well. Firstly, it has your Google logo. As you know, this is a Google device. Then it also has this custom boot animation from Parandroid, and you can see it's quite a funny animation here, and it's not bad, I would say, but if you don't like it, you can obviously go ahead and flash your own. And if I just stop it, it booted up in a pretty similar time to what the CyanogenMod booted up in. The only difference is I stopped it probably a second and a half later. I had to put the phone down and then stop it. So take this with a pinch of salt, I guess. There was a delay in between the time I switched it off and between the time it actually booted up and between the time I stopped it. So it's around similar to what you expect on the CyanogenMod ROMs. And now I'll just show you the lock screen. The lock screen is pretty standard. To unlock your device, you have to hold down the lock and scroll to either one. So to unlock, you go here. If you want to open the camera, just straight away you go left, and to open Google Now you go straight up. And that's pretty standard now. The UI is again stock, just like CyanogenMod. It's a stock UI. And this ROM, the good thing about this ROM is it offers a lot of customization and personalization. So firstly, it comes with its own Parandroid wallpapers to start off with. Some great wallpapers. If you can go through them obviously if you want. Otherwise, the look is stock as you expect. Very stock experience you find on this phone. And the ROM is fast as well. It's not a slouch by any means, and the performance is very comparable to CyanogenMod's ROMs. I think this is built off the CyanogenMod ROM, if I'm not mistaken. So the performance is very identical. It's very smooth, no lag whatsoever, very optimized for the device. So let me just go ahead and show you the customizability of this ROM. If I go into settings, you can see it has a tablet-like UI, so it's for people who basically want the tablet experience on their phone. A very similar option to what you find on CyanogenMod's ROMs. You have your toggle airplane mode here, you toggle NFC, you toggle data here. You can use your 2G only option here. Again, you have your launcher settings here. You can edit settings for your app drawer, your home screens. It has an extra option for your lock screen, which I didn't find in the CyanogenMod ROMs. So it allowed you to show various info and battery statuses on your lock screen as well, which I didn't find on the CyanogenMod. It also has Parandroid settings here, which is unique to this. And you find some launcher settings here, your colors, your interfaces, whether you want to run it in tablet mode, your phablet mode, phone mode, and it has various resolutions as well, and you can go ahead and tweak that as well. Again, like CyanogenMod's ROM, it gives you various screen options. It also gives you the option to overclock your GPU to 3 frequencies: 307 megahertz, 384 megahertz, and 512 megahertz. I usually go with the stock 307 because I don't find the need to overclock it. Then to show you, it also gives you the option to overclock your CPU. So if you go ahead here, and it shows you the frequencies, current frequency speeds, your minimum frequency, your maximum frequency, and your CPU governor. I usually set to interactive for the best performance. And what I do is I just go ahead and flash Franco's kernel, because I usually underclock my CPU to 200 megahertz on the minimum and 1 gigahertz on the maximum, and the ROM still runs fine on that config as well. The main reason people would want to flash this ROM is for the tablet experience. It offers you the tablet experience, and depending on what you want, you can set it to various modes, such as the phablet mode, which is like the Galaxy Note. You can set it to a tablet mode, so you can get the tablet experience. Your standard phone experience is also enabled in this ROM, and it offers in general more customizability to your phone than what you expect on standard CyanogenMod ROMs. So yeah, other than that, it's very similar to CyanogenMod. The benchmark results are also very similar to CyanogenMod. They differ by only about 100 points on Quadrant standard, so that's how close the benchmarks are between the two ROMs. And it's definitely a great ROM. It's fast, and it has all the goodness of the stock Jelly Bean, and it's built off. And I'll show you what it's built around. So I'll just pop it into settings and show you about phone. And you can see here it's Parandroid 2.51, and it's built around Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. So yeah, it's built around the latest firmware from Google. So yeah, that's a quick ROM review for Parandroid ROM on the Galaxy Nexus i9250. So hope you guys like it. I'll be also doing a quick hands-on and review on the MIUI ROM and AOKP ROM as well. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be open to suggestions on how I can improve my reviews, what information I should include, and what else I should test, and what details you want. So in case of battery life, if you're wondering how the battery life is, this is the battery life on this very similar to CyanogenMod. Like I said, they're almost sister ROMs, I would say. I think this is built off CyanogenMod, if I'm not mistaken. So the battery life is also very comparable. And getting back to the fact that you can give me suggestions to how I can improve these, what tests I should conduct, what details you want in these videos, and hopefully I can include them in my videos as well. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this, and peace out.